Hi, so today I am going for my very first facial. I've never had a facial before. I've been invited down by Louise from U.and. She has a salon in Kensington, so I can't wait to see what she's going to do because I'm suffering a bit from like dry skin on my forehead, and I'm going to see what she can do to kind of help that. So I'll have results for you in a little bit. Hi Louise, it's great. Thank you for asking me to come down today.
Pleasure.
If you could just tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Yes, so my name's Louise Thomas-Minns and I'm a skin therapist. I trained as a beauty therapist actually over 20 years ago now, and skin health was always my passion because I suffered with horrific acne for many years myself and also psoriasis, and I was really lucky to have a really diverse career, so I was able to work with doctors and nurses, and also international skincare brands, helping them build the brands and train other therapists, and really develop the You and Your Skin facial over the last decade. And it comes from my personal experience, knowing that it's not just enough to work on the surface, that actually you need to treat the whole person in a very holistic way. So working and partnering with our clients to get to know them, what makes them tick and what could be behind their skin issues, and also nutritional elements as well are really important too. So it's a real three-dimensional approach and very hands-on, very more natural, but very results driven. I love the science of the skin and ingredient technology as well.
So I've never actually been for a facial before. This is my very first one, so you've pulled me in. What can I expect from today?
I love that. I love facial virgins. It's always really exciting. So what you can expect is a really bespoke treatment, first of all. So it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. And what we're going to do with you, Paula, is go through the 3D skin health assessment that I've developed. And what that will allow me to do is to really tailor the treatment to your needs. So we want to make sure that we're ticking the boxes for your concerns today. It's not about what anyone else wants from the treatment or what I think that your skin needs on that day. It will definitely involve some cleansing and deep cleansing. There'll be a couple of different types of massage techniques and mask therapy, but ultimately it really is all about you and what your skin needs today.
Now you've had a look at my skin, what would you recommend for my skin and what are my kind of trouble areas?
Yeah, really interesting with your skin, and I sort of really resonate with what you mentioned at the start about having the sort of the pleasure of being able to sort of dabble with quite a few different products. So I think there is a lot to be said for sticking to one routine for a period of time and giving a product a chance to work, but I know that that's quite difficult with what you do at the moment. One of the areas of concern that we discussed was your lipid barrier, particularly the forehead area. So there was quite a lot of what we call water loss, and that stems from the fats in the skin being broken down, and I think it might be to do with perhaps a couple of the products that you're using over exfoliating the skin and removing too much of those good lipids. So what we're going to suggest for you is just to back off a little bit with the exfoliation, especially during the summer months, because we actually ironically want those skin cells to be there and build up a little bit so that we get that natural protection. And then we're going to recommend a really nice barrier repair complex from the Priori range that I work with, and that will literally, yes, it will moisturise, but it will literally replace those building blocks for the skin. And from a systemic viewpoint, we want to get you eating walnuts and flax seeds, oily fish, so let's get you eating those good fats and really build up that lipid barrier from a nutritional element as well. To reiterate that, you know, don't sort of go through too much exfoliation at this time of the year, because ironically when the skin is trying to protect us from UV, it will cause the epidermis, the stratum corneum, that real sort of surface dead cell layer, to hang on to more dead cells. It will thicken the epidermis effectively, which we know if we let that go to the other extreme doesn't look very nice and, you know, gets quite leathery. But actually in a small way that's a really good thing to do in the summer, just to get a little bit of that build up, use a really good quality moisturiser and obviously a great sunscreen, but really wait till we come into the autumn winter months and then we'll start to ramp up exfoliation at that point.
So it has now been 4 days since I went for my facial with Louise, so I just kind of wanted to talk the results through with you that I've found. So I've just got up and basically got ready. I'm going to the Hyde Park Festival today. I put my makeup on and I've already found that my makeup is going on much nicer. So my foundation, because I had quite dry skin on my forehead, I felt just was going really like sticking to it, and it wasn't nice at all, and already I can see a difference. It's gone on very smooth, so I can stop blaming my foundation now, and it's my skin basically. So I'm going to be using the products that Louise recommended. So she recommended the Priori CoffeeBerry cleanser and the Barrier Repair moisturizer, which I'm going to start using. I've used the moisturizer twice. I used it last night and today already, and I can already see a difference. Like I can feel this bit here is not as dry as it was. I've tried so many moisturizers before I went to see Louise, and none of them were helping at all, and I couldn't work out what is wrong with my skin. So now I know, after talking to Louise, you know, the issue that I have and kind of how to repair it and things like that. So it was very, very insightful to find out these things. I feel more confident as well in my skin. When I left the salon on Wednesday, I basically went without makeup because I just wanted to let my skin breathe. It was a lovely sunny day. I don't want to put makeup on after I've just had a facial. So I left and I got on the tube with no makeup on, and it just felt really nice. It felt like liberated. And the next day as well, I actually had a compliment on my skin, and someone asked me, what, did I have a new foundation? And I was like, no, I'm not actually wearing any. So it was amazing. I feel more confident about my skin as well. You know, I feel like I could go out without makeup on, and I feel a lot better about it now. I know a little bit more about my skin type and things like that. But yeah, it's been a great experience. So thank you to Louise for inviting me down from You and Your Skin. It's been really insightful to learn about my skin type. I feel more confident. I'm happy at maybe being able to solve my dry skin problem, which I was really worried about. And there's nothing to be scared of about facial at all. Like, don't be worried about going and having to take your makeup off or anything like that. And it's really relaxing as well. You get a bit of a massage involved in it. If you want any more details about the products that I've mentioned, that Louise mentioned as well, or about Louise, or to book in with Louise, basically there'll be a lot more on my blog, the Priori Diaries, and again the details will be obviously at the end of the video.